Hey everyone, Shannon Kinney here. I'm the founder and client success officer at Dream Local Digital. And I'm here to talk to you about social media. And one of the questions I get all of the time is, does social media marketing really matter to my business? You bet it does. In the blog post that you'll find linked to this post, I talk a lot about how in today's digital age, having a strong social media presence isn't just a nice to have, it's a must have. It can help you build brand awareness, increase your audience, and drive growth in your business. So, I have a couple of different tips that I've put together in this blog post that I'll highlight really quickly here in the video. The first is why. Why does your social media following matter? It matters for three key reasons. Number one, reach and visibility. It is a fantastic way to make sure that you can be found, that you're seen as an expert in your field, you're visible, and you're reaching a bigger audience and more people with your work. So reach and visibility is number one. Number two is trust and credibility. In today's world where everyone is so distracted and there are so many different options of where people spend their time and spend their money, it's more important than ever that consumers know, like, and trust you and want to do business with you. And so trust and credibility is something that you build over time by sharing your expertise and empowering your audience with new ideas to help them achieve their goals. So trust and credibility is number two. And the third is there's real opportunities for connections and engagement with social media. I have one person that's been following me for years, and they happened to see me speak at an event in Wyoming, I think, like 10 years ago. But now she's starting a new business. She's very excited, and she happened to reach out, and I knew exactly who she was because we've connected multiple times over the years on social. It allows real connections and engagement, and that's something that matters a lot in today's world. Okay, so next thing that I want to share is the top tips for driving engagement. Now, this is the biggest gap that people have. If they tell me social media just isn't working for me, it means that they don't have enough engagement on their page. And what engagement really is how many people are reading it, liking, commenting, sharing, hearting, um, making it part of what they're doing, tagging people in the comments. Anytime they're touching it, engaging with it, that's what engagement is. And if you're not getting enough of it, that's definitely why social media isn't working for you. So I've got 5 tips here for you for driving engagement that I'll go to at a high level here in much more detail in the blog post. But number one, and this is almost always my number one, know your audience, right? Who are they? What keeps them up at night? Why are you uniquely qualified to serve this audience? And how can you address all the different challenges, pain points, things that they face? Are they busy and need help being with you being convenient? Are they price sensitive? And the fact is you're affordable. Like, what is it that you do to really serve your who? And if you have any questions about that, we got a ton of content around knowing your audience, but that is number one when it comes to driving engagement. Don't have generic messages out there. Talk to your who, speak in their language, you will have more engagement. Number two, create compelling content. Now, I know that sounds like a duh, everyone says that, right? Like that's not a big deal. Here's why it's a big deal. If you really know your who, and you've spent time to get into their heads and you think about what are their pain points and what are their aspirations, right? Make a list. Like pause this video right now, make a list of what are the 10 things that really keep my target audience up at night that are problems that I can help solve, and what are the aspirations? Like what is it they have once that problem's solved? Do they have more money, more time, happier kids? easier life, a happy Saturday, a fun memory. What are those, right? Compelling content that is really going to drive engagement is going to focus on one of those two things. You're helping your target audience solve a problem. You're helping your target audience achieve a goal, excuse me. So create compelling content that's got real resources for them and helps illustrate those two things. Third, you want to be authentic and consistent. When I say authentic, it should be really you, right? Like don't say we're the best or something like this if it's not really true. Like talk about what you're really good at and don't be afraid to say like if there's something that you're not. And also be consistent. All of you are very busy. And if you don't have time to create content for social media every day, that's okay. But whatever you're going to do it consistently. Post once a week, twice a week, once every 3 weeks. Make a schedule, stick to it, and your audience will thank you for it. Encourage engagement. This is number 4. Ask for it. Say, hey, can you throw in the comments, like, what other problems do you have in this area? Or did this post create any aha moments for you? Share them in the comments. Is there someone else you'd like to share this message with or have me send this free resource to? Tag them in the comments. Message me if you have an issue. Click this link below to book an appointment. Encourage engagement, and that way you'll get more of it. And then finally, if this isn't maybe not be right for every single one of you, but for those of you in certain areas, harnessing the power of an influencer can really help you. And recognize an influencer doesn't always have to be somebody like a Kardashian. An influencer could be somebody that has a large following of people that are interested in your product or service. So for example, we were working with a clothing company that sold athleisure wear. And in the town that they happened to be headquartered, there was a really wonderful yoga instructor who's just had a big following. A lot of people were interested in what she had to say. She did great videos. She did not consider herself an influencer, but when the athleisure company said, hey, would you consider wearing these or talking about this if you believe in the product, it turned out to be a really great match. So whether it's an influencer or even just a business that's like you, where you can collaborate. I've done joint ventures and videos with people who offer other services to small businesses like accountants or lawyers, and I do the marketing and they offer sales advice or accounting or legal advice. That can be another way to do it as well and really expand your audiences. So I hope this information on how to leverage social media and why it matters has been helpful to you. If you're interested in more content like this or specialized content about how you can do your marketing, please let me know. I'd be happy to do a free consult with you. And if you need any help, by all means, I'd be happy to do it. Or if you like to do all of your marketing yourself, I'd encourage you to visit us at skillsbuilder.dreamlocal.com and learn just a little bit about our Skills Builder Marketing Coach Program. This program is a self-guided online marketing coaching plan that helps you build confidence and skills, and it has a ton of resources and modules available to you. We also have monthly live sessions and weekly group coaching sessions where a lot of businesses hop in and say, hey, I'm trying to figure out Instagram, or I got this result on my analytics and I don't know, is this good or bad? And they jump in to try to figure this out. We have a ton of resources for you, more than $3,000 a month worth of resources for only $317 a month. So I hope you enjoyed the post. If you're interested in Skills Builder, visit skillsbuilder.dreamlocal.com and I'll see you on the inside.